Wow! I'm back, and hopefully the video will not fall again. Hello! Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever part of the day it is that you are seeing this. I hope you are well, and I hope you are having a happy, happy, happy day. We are going to start learning about something new, and I'm really excited about it because there are lots of different pieces that we can talk about and learn, and it is something that you can see for your very self in your backyards or in your front yards or on the sidewalk on the way to your car, and that is insects. That is what we're going to be learning about now. It's perfect because we have a garden, which means we also have lots and lots of bugs that probably live inside of there. So yeah, and I'm also really curious how the garden did yesterday with all of that rain. It was thundering and really windy, and it blew some of our plants around. So we need to go and check on them. So let's go. Okay, here we are at the garden. Lots of honeysuckles fell from the little bush above my fence. There's our tomato plant. It's doing very well, so I'm happy with that. And those are our African daisies. It looks like it has a bud. That is a flower that's about to bloom. The petals just haven't come out yet, so that means that it's doing well. And look, the other one also has a bud, so that plant is doing very well too. We got it in the garden in enough time. Our It looks like the wind was so strong it cracked one of our squash stems. I don't know what we're going to do. It may not make it. There's our banana plant. It's doing well. More honeysuckles that have fallen. And this is one of my favorite parts to do with soil. I like to squish some of the beads. I don't know. I just think it's fun on my fingers, so. Thanks for going with me to check on them. They all seemed to be doing pretty okay, except for those purple flowers. They're not doing too good, and the squash. I'm a little worried about those two plants, so we're gonna have to keep a close eye on them, okay? All right, so because I had an oopsie and totally forgot the spider book at school, I thought it was in my backpack, but it was not. It's in our classroom, so we'll have to read it tomorrow. But I did bring a couple, well, I brought a lot, but we'll only go over a couple of these insects and learn some cool things about them that we might not have known before. So the first one is a butterfly, and this says that their wings are covered in tiny scales which give them color. Butterflies can't fly if they're cold. I didn't know that. Butterflies drink from mud puddles to get minerals, and unlike other insects, butterflies can't see well and they use color to find their way around. The next one I brought is an ant. I don't like ants. And we don't have to like every insect there is on Earth. Ants are those things for me. I can't, the way they look, I just can't. They're really cool, but they make Miss Kylie feel like, nervous. But this says that ants can carry over 50 times their body weight. Ants do not have ears. They use vibration from the ground to sense things going on around them. They have 2 stomachs, and they can swim. I don't know about you, but I didn't know that ants didn't have ears. The last one I brought for today is the honeybee. And bees are so important for our environment. They help keep the plants alive by doing something called pollination, which is when they fly to a flower and suck up all the nectar and then fly to another flower and drop the nectar off, and they keep bouncing from flower to flower to flower, and that's what helps our plants grow and stay alive. So they are vital, which means they're important to our environment. So that's why Miss Emma and I, when we're outside on the playground and we see a bee, we say, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's not gonna hurt you unless you do something to scare it. So just let it be. Remember, when we're outside, we are in the bumblebee's home. We're visitors. So we wanna be very gentle and very kind with all of our bees when we see them. So with that in mind, this says that honeybees pollinate plants. We just talked about that, which means that they help them grow. Honeybees live in hives. Only the female bees, so only the girl bees, will sting. Honeybees make honey, beeswax, and jelly. And during the winter, honeybees gather in their hive to stay warm, and they eat the honey they have made. So that's pretty cool. And did you know that some people own bees? They're called beekeepers, and this is what they look like. And their job is to take care of bees and make sure that all of the bees are safe and they're healthy. And they provide them little houses, little hives, and they look like this. And that's where the bees live. And it's also called a bee yard or an apiary. The reason why they wear this outfit is because the bees, there's so many bees around them that the bees might get scared and then they'll sting them. And their their uniform keeps them safe from getting stung. So, fun fact. Anyway, moving on. I brought a surprise for you guys. It's an egg, but not just any egg. It's a dinosaur egg. A dinosaur egg. And it says it has all the dinosaurs around the outside of it. See all those words? And it has a check mark next to the Brachiosaurus. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna grow a dinosaur. And the instructions say to put the egg into water and watch it grow within 72 hours. So just a couple of days. And I already brought some water. We're gonna open it up. That's what it looks like. I have a vase full of water that we're gonna drop the egg into, and we're gonna see what happens over time. Ready? Is it gonna sink? Oh. Wow! That was pretty cool. I liked that sound. And now all we gotta do is wait and see if the Brachiosaurus is gonna come out. So I'll put this on my windowsill. Cool. Okay, friends, thanks for spending some time with me today. I will be back tomorrow and we will read our spider book and we will investigate our dinosaur egg, see what's changed overnight. And if you would like to read the book Stephanie's Ponytail with me, then go ahead and watch the next video. I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you all, I miss you all, and I'm wishing all of you well. Bye, friends.